How are you guys? Dude Man is first. Congratulations! And Key's here, Bucky's here, Zap is here. Hi guys, how are you? Goodness gracious, I had a day today. And Stuart and Brad Bustler are both here too. About to go to bed. Oh, well, hi. Bye. Thanks for saying hi. And Brad Bustler said you could redeem first, and after you clicked it, it said out of stock. Glue to you. Oh man. And Nagiri is here too. Hi. It's hard. It's competitive. It's competitive. It also doesn't help that I never go live exactly at 10 o'clock. I apologize for that. I am doing my best though. I had a rough day. And so, Vel kind of got like the brunt of my frustration. But I will share it again lightly in case anyone's interested generally how my day went. But I don't usually get to talk to him for too long. Just because he's, you know, kind of locked in with the studying. It's gonna be a bit longer than I thought before his actual test day too, so there's that as well. Yeah. And I'm going to quickly refund that marble toss. We have to be in 3D mode before you can toss things at me, hold your horses. Hydrate though I will do, thank you very much. Okay, so, first of all, thank you for the congratulations, and I think Sensei may be a little premature, but, I am working on getting my forms and documentation together to be a substitute teacher, and that was, kind of the, reason my date was so crazy today. So I went up to, like, we have like a little store corner kind of thing. So we went up to there to get nails painted because I have a wedding to attend on Saturday, and my shoes are open toe, and my mom took one look at them and she's like, nah. So we were gonna get our nails painted, and then when one look at the nail salon lady, and it was like, oh, that's a pretty full salon, and my mom goes like, is it better if we come back tomorrow? And she was like, yeah, tomorrow will be a lot better. So we're gonna go back tomorrow, hopefully. But while we were out and we were walking back, I got an email from the substitute central thing, and they sent it to me at midnight. I think I remember exclaiming when we were playing Bananagrams last night in the Hightailers Circle. Like, oh my gosh, they emailed me. And they told me I had to have all this documentation. And one of the documentations things that I had to have was my degree. A lot of places, if you don't have at least a bachelor's degree, you're not qualified to be a substitute teacher. It's kind of just one of the prerequisites. And I was like, oh, you have my degree, right? She has everything. She got my birth certificate, she got my social security number, she got everything, man. I was like, Ma, you have my degree in like the place, right? And she was like, no, I gave it to you. I'm like, what do you mean you gave it to me? No, you didn't give it to me. And so the entire afternoon was a hunt for the degree, which we did not find. So that was inconvenient. So like, okay, well, we'll just get a new one. And I was like, maybe we could get it emailed. And no, my college does not email degrees. It's like, okay. So like, can I like go and pick up a copy, or like yeah, you can pick up the copy, but like, why would you? You can just have it mailed. I'm like, but I don't want to have to like pay anything. It's like, nah, there's kind of just a fee period. It's like, really? 35 bucks? Are you kidding me for this stupid piece of paper? I thought I was done paying for this. No, because I lost the stupid piece of paper. Yeah, I can get a new one. So I had to get a check, and I had to get the paper for the form thing for the request for the new degree. I had to get it notarized, so I waddled on down to the bank, and I got it notarized, and then I was like, oh, I also need a checking book, because when I opened my checking account, I didn't get one. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, we can get you a checking book. You know what? I thought the price for the degree was bad. $4 to $5 for the stupid checking book! And it's not even like just something they have on hand. They have to order it and mail it to your house. So it would have gotten here a lot later. My mom just gave me a check and I was like, okay, I'll pay it back later. So that was awkward, but got it. And I got home and I was like, I got the thing. And then I put it together in the envelope, and I waddled on back down to the post office, and then I got it mailed. And then I get home, and literally as soon as I sit down to start working on stuff, I get an email. Now, I have my eyes on my email like a hawk, because I want to make sure I'm getting any updates, that like job offers, substitute, like teacher form update, I don't know, something. I'm watching it. And it's like, YouTube sent me an email. Okay, that's weird, but okay. YouTube, what you got for me? Now, actually, I'm gonna read this out to you, because I think this is really funny. Not. Did anybody see the post? Does anybody know what I'm talking about already? I'm just gonna read this out. And real quick, just Zabs, you speed clicking and missing the hydrate button. Oh, hand slipped. Whoops, I threw a marble. You believe so? Yes. So, okay. The email from YouTube reads as follows. Hi, Kishiko Bushido. To help keep our community safe, we limit some of our more powerful features to channels who have built and maintained a positive channel history, or who have provided verification. As of now, your channel doesn't have sufficient channel history. It lost access to advanced features. This may have happened because your channel did not follow our community guidelines. How this impacts your channel? Get higher daily limits for live streams, shorts, and video uploads, embed live streams, pin comments, and add external links to your video descriptions. How to restore advanced features? Here's the catch. Here's the catch, guys. There are 3 ways you can restore your access to the advanced features. 1 is build positive channel history by following our community guidelines. That sounds great. I'd love to do that. That sounds reasonable. It takes about 2 months. 2 months. FYI, YouTube, I have been consistently uploading on my channel for over 2 years. What do you mean? You know? So, that's the first method. There are 3 methods. It's like, okay, alright, that one takes a long time, so like, what are my other options? The 2 other options are to provide video or ID verification for quicker access. This might not be available for all channels or regions. So, in order to get access to the advanced features that I should already have access to, YouTube is either saying I need to wait 2 months and, quote, build up my channel history, as if it didn't already exist, and my only other options besides that, to get instantaneous access, would be to take a video of my face, or upload a picture of my ID to YouTube, which is owned by Google, if I recall correctly. Because it's at least very affiliated with Google, and this information would be going to Google according to what I read. There are 2 very big problems that I can think off the top of my head just immediately reading you need video or ID verification. Number 1 is that if somebody has your data, any company, this goes for any company, whether it's social media, whether it's your place of employment, whether it's it literally anything. If it has your information, if stuff gets leaked, if they get hacked, things get released, your data is out there. And a lot of the time, they can't be held accountable. So the fact that it's asking you for your face, your ID, for that to just be uploaded to them, if there was a leak, I really don't want my information, which already has outlets where it can be leaked, where it can be hacked. I don't want any more than there need to be. So, no thank you. That's a big red flag there. I don't like that, right? It makes sense, right? And another thing is, if the company that is asking you, or the overarching figure that's asking you for this information, doesn't have limitations, doesn't have specific laws regulating how they use that information, sure, they say they're using it for, in a lot of the cases nowadays, for age verification in order to protect children. But what they can also do with information about where you live, how you look, ethnically, where would you be located, right? How old you are, whether you are male, female, or how you present, so maybe non-binary. All of these different things that indicate data about who you are, if they are taking that data and not only using it to do their basic age verification, because that's what they said they would use it for, right? What if they also just happen to sell it to a couple third-party marketers, and they know you're 60 years old, so they're gonna sell you, they're gonna put ads up on your page that they know, 60-year-olds are interested in this kind of thing, right? Or they know that you're female presenting, so they're going to give you a bunch of makeup ads. They know that you're male presenting, so, let's give them a bunch of sports ads, betting ads. I know those are super emasculated. I'm not gonna even sponsor it, because I can immediately just think of an advertisement right in my head, it pops in, I hate it. But they can totally use information about how you look, where you live, ID or facial looks and stuff, to try and sell you certain things. And no, that's a major breach of privacy. That's insane. No. And there are so many clauses and it's so long. Who nowadays even reads the terms and conditions, right? Unfortunately, they dictate your rights. So if you check that little box at the bottom of the 15,000 page essay that dictates, hey, we're going to take this and this and this in terms of your information and your data. You just kind of check the box in the bottom, don't really think about it, don't even really know. And they make it bad on purpose, I feel because they don't want you to read it. Because if you knew what you were signing away, you might not want to check that box. So, it's a little messy, just to say the least. And just to welcome a couple more people I see in here. Belante Oz! Hi, and Mike! What's up, guys? And let me go on into chatting mode so I can actually, see you guys. Hi! Ooh, that's not good. Don't do that. Are your driver's license? Exactly. When you upload a document that literally says anything about you, which of course it's going to say something about you, it's your ID. It's supposed to, that's its point, right? That's all information that is at their disposal now, right? Now you can throw it, I guess. Even when you read them, you only usually read about halfway, right? There's just so much to read. It's ridiculous. I like what Ko-Fi does. Ko-Fi is really it's a non-profit kind of thing. They do have memberships which they can get revenue from, but in general, they have terms and conditions, and what they do is they have all the legal terms, because you do need to have things legally worded. Because if someone's oh, you weren't clear, you didn't specifically say this thing, alright, chillax. No, they have the legal version, but what they also have is the in a nutshell. I love that phrase, in a nutshell. In TOS specifically, just in a nutshell. And it actually breaks it down what this giant paragraph of nonsense is saying in, like, normal English. And I love that. But I feel like Ko-Fi in that instance doesn't really have anything to lose by describing how it wants its terms of service. Usually this is to avoid people doing things that are illegal or questionable, right? So being clear is really good for them because that means they have less arguments and stuff to break up and less people to call out or ban, whatever it is, right? Less problems for them. When it comes to companies that are like, I'm gonna use, I don't like Pokemon Go. I don't like Pokemon Go, and that's not because it's Nintendo and all the stuff Nintendo's doing right now. It's not because it's Nintendo. It's because of what it's doing. Effectively, Pokemon Go is tracking you. You're using AR to, like, overlay your Pokemon in, like, the physical world, right? And it looks really cool, but when it's tracking you and it's taking visual data from around you and it's doing that for the whole entire Pokemon Go player base, effectively they are creating a, like, it was their goal, they even mentioned, they're creating a digital replica of Earth. And they're doing it with such precision that it's kind of just a little bit, it feels like a little bit more than just documenting. Like, this is like military grade precision that they're working towards. And, like, that's cool. But why is a game about catching monsters with a ball doing that? Like, it's a nice concept, but the implications of having that kind of system are really concerning. Like, imagine being on a secret military base. You can't play Pokemon Go. Because you know what they'll see? Out in the middle of nowhere on your secret military base, they're gonna get data of people running in laps and circles when you do your morning drills. They had to do that, I believe, it was Apple Watch or something. They were actually, like, tracking where they went because, you know, you want to know, like, oh, I ran the park this many times and I went around and I got this many steps in and this is my favorite spot to go. Can't do that. Can't do that because it's tracking you, right? And I know we are not in the military, so maybe secrecy isn't exactly a particular point of interest for a lot of us. But if a company understands your routine, where you like to hang out, where you go, how you move, wouldn't it be really effective if it's around lunchtime, so it knows the time, because of course everybody knows the time. But what if it knows your location and it's like, you're scrolling on social media app? What if we give them an ad for the store they're just about to pass, that restaurant right over there? Because it's right there, and they'll see it on their phone, like, ooh, that sounds like a good idea, and then they'll see it, and then they'll go there. That's a little creepy, isn't it? Isn't it? Or just the fact that whenever you're around a smart device, especially something where it's like voice activated, something like Alexa or Siri, casually look down at my phone. I'm pretty sure I disabled Siri, but they're constantly listening, right? And I've had plenty of conversations. There are even other cases, like, they're like literally like studies that are talking about how your smart device is listening. And even though you don't, like, necessarily ask it a question, you don't necessarily tell it to do anything, the fact that it's listening, it's picking up key words. If you mention a series, this happened to me too. We, like, my friends and I were gathered around the table, we were eating lunch, and we were trying to decide on a movie to watch. And I was like, oh, I have this subscription service, I wonder if we could find something nice to watch on there. And then one of my friends mentioned a movie that they'd watched, and they're like, oh, it would be nice to show it to you guys. I kid you not, seconds later, we saw when we were looking at, like, recommended movie, like, things, that they had an ad at the bottom of the page. Or not the bottom, but, like, it broke up the text. It was exactly the movie we had mentioned. Exactly. And, like, I don't know, maybe it's because it was a movie site. It was just uncanny. You know what I mean? And this isn't the first time it's happened. It's not an exclusive experience to me. There are other people who have very similar stories. And I remember when I was in school that I read an article about, there was a couple talking about cat food. They do not own a cat. They have no intentions of getting a cat. But they would talk about all the different things around their phones, around their voice-activated smart device, right? They would simply talk about it. even when they didn't ever ask the device for it. Like, oh, Alexa, can you please Google, I don't know, what's the 10 top best cat litter to get, right? No, they never did that. But they kept talking about it, and they would start getting ads for cat toys, for cat litter, for cat food, for veterinarians in the area. It's freaking creepy! You can't turn it off! And even if you can turn it off, they hide it behind 15,000 settings that you'll never think to look there, and it's on by default. This is a huge issue. Does anybody know why it's such a big issue that so many things that tech companies are implementing are opt-out instead of opt-in? So by default, it's doing something that, honestly, I don't think a lot of people would appreciate. So why is it opt-out instead of opt-in? Right? Anybody see the problem here? And let me catch up with chat. The funniest thing is gambling commercials on sports events where some athlete or another was like suspended for illegal gambling. Oh my god. That feels like rubbing salt in a wound. Hey, remember that one athlete who got in trouble for illegal gambling? Yeah, we're gonna play a gambling ad over that guy. And TOS are absolutely, completely, ridiculously long because they don't want you to read it. They really don't. All that stuff really happens anyway. Talked to something about a friend and then a daily letter on your PC. You had an ad for it. There's no use trying to avoid it. There are things you can do. It's difficult, and sometimes you don't even realize what you're supposed to be avoiding because, again, they don't want you to know about it. They try and hide it, right? But being aware is the first step. If you understand what is happening and what you don't like, then you've identified the problem and you can start looking for a solution. But if you don't know that there's a problem or don't see it as a problem, you're not going to do anything about it. That makes sense, right? They used Alexa for recording a crime once. See, I think we're getting into like Edward Snowden territory here. Does everybody know who Edward Snowden is? Am I saying his name right? I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name right. Snowden, definitely. I don't know about the first name. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. Please tell me, if anybody does not know who they are, please raise your hand. I will explain. Let me see. You aced a weather spotter test today. What's a weather spotter test? And Facebook be like, here's an ad for something you thought about yesterday. Now it's in your head. Imagine how long it'll take them to get there, man. It's honestly on the fast track. I'm gonna lurk, friends wanna play games. Okay, have fun! Bye-bye! Bye. And Zab, you remember going to your uncle's and for the next few months, all your ads are Spanish beer ads. Why? Was it a sports season? Was there lots of sports and drinks talk? Mayhaps? There we go. I'm gonna do this. There we go. So, okay, the weather spotting test is basically you report something to the National Weather Service, and they take that and use it to determine whether or not to issue a warning or alert. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's really cool. So, like, you're on, like, ground zero. Oh, man. You didn't get caught up and, like, sent over to the land of Oz, did you? I hope you're safe and stuff. Oh my gosh, I got my peppermint tea here. I'm chilling. Yeah, loop my hell of a track again. Alright. Let's see. There. Yeah, okay. There. Alright, I think I am ready to draw. Yippee! And just so they know, you know what you're talking about if you do make a report. Oh, so you're like a certified weather spotter. Not a storm chaser. Okay, alright. There's something I want to draw in light of my grief with big tech. And something that's releasing tomorrow. If you figure it out, you're smart. And respect. Where's the one I'm looking for? There we go. Okay, I think I got it. Also a storm chaser, but there aren't any storms around there, so you're just kind of around for now. I see. I see. Okay, I'm gonna try a warm-up sketch of something simple, and then I want to go back to trying to do that other drawing I was working on the other day. Still notice the danger anywhere together. How do I? Yes. No, its head's weird position. Oh, balloons and stuff to check atmospheric pressure. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder, yeah, wait. I actually don't know at all what kind of instruments you really use for like trying to predict the weather. Dude, man, you finished your little PNG you're making for a friend? Yippee! Did they like it? They enjoy it? Why are you fearing your project? Don't fear it, no! I don't... Oh, I realized I'm not streaming, wait. I was just doodling and not showing anything that's going on. Goodness gracious. No, I don't want you to fear it, I want you to have fun. You either need to have a lot of fun, you need to learn an important skill, or you bring a smile to somebody else and makes you happy, but don't stress yourself out. Not like this. Not like this. You just follow the storm, Mike, and take picture and report. There's only so much you can put in your car. A rain gauge! Hey, yeah, I'll do the trick. That's a weird looking leg. The head is too high. The head is too small. The arm should be further out. There we go. Should try going to bed. Oh, sleep schedule. Yes, important. Sleep is very important. You do that. Good luck. Head is just right. Not yet, not yet. You fear it because it's a very ambitious project, well beyond your skill level. You know what I would recommend, honestly? You wanna know something funny about when I draw my character? Or when I've drawn my character in the past? I hate to admit it, but I very frequently forget details on my character. It's just a very detailed design, and there are lots of things about it, like little nuances, that it feels better to have it a certain way. And whenever anybody who's taken a commission from me knows I'm very picky about certain pieces in particular. But there's a lot to like look at and understand in terms of how like the stuff goes together. And because it's so detailed, there's just, if you mess one thing up, it just makes it all. So like I would suggest, if you want to try drawing my character, that you don't do the ambitious thing first. Try like casual doodles or things that you feel comfortable with, so that way when you're working on like actually putting what you want to do, like your big old project together, that you don't feel so daunted. Because it can feel pretty daunting. I know, because I draw my character for literally all of my promotional little things. If I don't want to have to commission an artist and spend money that I don't have, then I need to do it myself. So, you kind of learn, right? You need a good understanding of character and color lighting, and that's something you haven't practiced like at all. Not gonna lie, I'm in a similar boat. I really want to understand like forms better, because I struggle with forms, and at least when it comes to like color and lighting, it feels like a piece is like more cohesive when you can at least do the line art. Like, yes, it's not like finished because it doesn't feel like it has the proper shading, the proper color, but if you have your forms down, that's really good already. Like me, I'm struggling right now. I don't know how to do this pose. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't know how to get the energy I'm looking for. Okay, that shoulder needs to be lowered a lot. That's probably part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just erase this. Goldilocks reference. Yep, no, I got it. Don't worry. I got you. I understand. The head is just right now, for sure, for sure. I definitely won't change it later. The shoulder joint thing. I don't know. You took an online course but didn't actually follow along or practice. Man, how are you supposed to learn like that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Feel a little less broad. That's better. Wait, I need to do like a sideways. That. Yes. Something like that. And then, wait. Calf has to stick out like that. Leg form. Right. And this one. I want to make it like a pointed-ish toe. You learn, just can't do. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm gonna turn my AC up a little bit. It's kind of warm. That's some more peppermint tea. That arm feels super short. Am I crazy? I think I'm a little crazy. And put this one here. Oh, come on. I drew shoes really good the other time I did a drawing. It's gone. It's gone. My shoe understanding is gone. Oh, wait, did it come back? Eh, not really. Alright. This is not great, but let me see what I can do with it. It's the wrong layer. Okay, and the bean shape goes me. Oops. And this goes there, this goes there. Hey? The understanding cometh and the understanding goeth. Yes, yes. Truer words have never been spoken. World's changing, world's moving. Between there. There we go. And then maybe arm like that. That doesn't look very relaxed. Like that, and then the hand should be on the edge here. Eh? It just looks like a claw. Hands are hard. It's a box, and then I get the inward facing finger, and then yeah, that is not great, but it works-ish for now. Yeah, feet are weird. Not quite sure how to draw that. But hey, you know, it's there. Yeah, bodies are a little weird. We got all these weird appendages, like, I know it's like evolutionary grab thing, build. But like, why is it so hard to draw, man? Alright, as soon as it starts making more sense, let me know. I don't even have to draw the legs, man. I just worry about the feet. The legs look weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. The body is supposed to be facing this way. So the knee should be like there. But it should be more crooked, like this. And then, wait, the foot should be... That looks really uncomfortable. That's it's not good. How do I make this good? I don't want to like actually focus on this too much. I just want to draw an idea I had, and now I'm like agonizing over the anatomy. I don't like anatomy. I just want to color. I love coloring. Not the greatest at it, but I love it. I just want to color. Maybe. Like that. This like feels too big. Or the foot at least. It's huge. It's gigantic-enormous. Goodness gracious. Hi, Evie. Would you consider doing something like colored chats drawings? Ooh, I would like that. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I've actually colored one person's drawing, but two drawings from the same person. You want to see them? Wait, let me go get them. Also, hi. They are both from Joy Sketches. Yay! Okay, and I have them here somewhere. It's art, images, art. Oh no, it's not here. Oh, this one's here. Wait, here we go. This one I colored and Joy did the line art. Wait, there's more. I just gotta find it. Hold on. Let me see. In art and spring. There's this one. Ready? I have to put it on my computer. Hold on. Let me get the other one. And then this one. Wait, I typed it wrong. VROM. Why isn't it right? Oh, there we go. Open up that image. That one. I'm just making sure I get everything on my browser first. Okay. And then, boom. This is the second one. Hey. They colored. I don't think I did this one on stream though. Let me get where OBS go. OBS. Okay, and there's that one, and then we have this one. Yeah, I love coloring. I love coloring. I also just realized I'm not on Do Not Disturb, so I'm glad nobody texted me in the middle of everything. Alright. Yes, segue. I went to Washington D.C. once, and then there was a bunch of segues, and it was my first time ever writing a segue. I was very excited about it, and I mentioned it. And Joy came out with this. This is supposed to be a Honkai Star Rail interpretation of my outfit. And Star Rail design is pretty good. It's futuristic, which it's not exactly my cup of tea, but it's a pretty cool design. Like, remastered. And this was a story of when I came home from work one time. I forgot exactly what happened, but wait. I probably wrote it down somewhere. No, I didn't. Oh, well. It was a miserable day, but this brightened it. This is really fun to color. Looks like a picture book. That's part of the reason I like it. I do those. And you can find all of the works of art. Usually in the Hightailor Circle we have the fan creation channel. Let me get rid of these tabs and try and oops. Figure out what I'm doing with this design. Open a new tab. There we go. Now I have reference. Yippee! Okay. And my nose is really itchy for whatever reason. Okay. So first thing I gotta mess with is the hair. Let me see what I can do. This isn't exactly the most accurate mannequin, but I didn't want to spend that much time on this. And it has like there, I add my own flair to it. And then the back of the head is pulled pretty close, but I can't have that. I need these. And then pew. Pew. No connection, okay. And then there's this piece here. Oops, am I drawing on the same layer? No, I'm not. Cool. Let me hide that. And then the rest of the neck goes there. Underneath is... Oops. It's like a curve outward here. Yeah, that's how it goes. There. There, and it cuts off and goes down. Wait. Yeah. Then there. There we go. How does the bottom look? Wait a sec. Oh, I can just scroll down a little bit. Nah, that still doesn't give me a full image. Okay. I can just cover the feet. Fantastic. Wait, I think. Right? Is it long enough? I think it is long enough. Fantastic. I cheat the video game. That one. Oh wait, that design's inaccurate. Hold on. I'll find it. I'll find it! You ever have a screenshot like that? I need the bottom of the dress. Has anybody cracked the code yet? The world is awake, and when I can't sleep, I imagine I'm without you. Then my eyes start to wake, and it's just, it just changed. Oh, okay, interesting. It just changes. Okay. I think I'm gonna simplify it like this. That. And then, wait, I put this back over here. And it's gonna be... No. Oh wait, I have to do this. Like that. Oops. Woo. I lost it. What code? I haven't mentioned what I'm trying to draw. Like, my own interpretation for my character. I am a tad bit excited about something going on tomorrow. Just a touch. Yeah, you got me. I can't wait to see the direction that this goes in. Because I was talking at the beginning of stream about how not only, honestly, not even just big tech. Because my main focus when I was talking about it earlier was in the fact that big tech is the problem and that they're creating all of these things that are super invasive and, you know, they're just trying to exploit you and whatever. It's kind of just a general corporate thing. It's not even just limited to technology. Like, technology kind of comes with... Or, sorry, technological abuse comes with, you know, people just not doing the right thing to begin with. And when you have as much money as a lot of the corporations that are making big waves, when you have that ego and that kind of pocketbook, it is not a good combo. It is not a good combo. Because then you think you're all powerful and you don't have to obey ethics and morals and take care of other people who may or may not be slightly less fortunate than you. I strongly believe that anyone with power takes on that power with the responsibility that you should be carrying for other people and not just yourself. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. I don't know what her shoes look like though. Make this hand look right. With great power comes great responsibility. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go, except some people forgot the second part and instead filled it in like, I'm one with great power. I can do anything, including things that would totally hurt other people, but that doesn't matter because it's not me. It doesn't matter. I'm the center of the universe. You know? That's really the energy it has. I honestly don't know how some people that do all these nasty things, how they sleep at night. 2, 3, 4, and then 5 goes there. Oops. Hey, it's getting cleaner and cleaner. Let's go. Should I make that sheer? I don't know. Let me make that a little bit of a different layer. And then this should be the side of the dress here. And then the feet. Let me see if I can find a better reference image that has the shoes. The shoes! Lady, what do your shoes look like? The glass slipper? I'm betting they're glass slippers. Bet. Let me see. Shoes? They don't want to show her shoes. Man. Oh well. You know what this calls for? Dress extension. I think that back part's a little too poofy now. I'll move that back. Take it back now, y'all. Okay, and then yeah, that just about works, I think. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It'll do. Oh, that feels weird. Yeah! Yeah! Let me mess around with the bends a little bit. It looks a little goofy, but I think it looks kind of cool too. Hey Raz! What's up? Howdy! How are you? Let me see if I clean up this line art anymore. I'm also real quick just gonna try and put like chapstick or something on my nose. It's ridiculous. Warping reality a touch. Just ever so slightly. How have I been? How's stream? I've been okay. It's been a little rough. Because not only am I trying to gear up to get all the birthday stuff together and worrying that people aren't going to finish their commissions on time, but I just been struggling with job stuff. I found the job. I got a job. I just gotta do the paperwork now. Just gotta pass the test and then I can do substitute teacher. And then go like that. I should make the brush smaller. How does it do that flip? It's like that. And then I erase here. There. Yeah. And then whew. Whew. Nope. 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 Oh! This is hard. Yeah, that's better. Oh wait, I can't touch it. Yeah, that's a good blend, I think. Trying to like half do Guinevere hairstyle, half do my own hairstyle. Yeah. Oh, Jinher, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out. There you go. Hi. Oh, and Press is here. Hi, Press. What's up, guys? Okay, back to painstakingly doing line work. Almost done with your game jam? What kind of game are you making? And the art is coming along alright, I think. Methinks. I'm trying to get smaller and smaller with the brushes as I go. Oh, I think I do that. Yeah. No, wait. This should go. Ooh, wait, there's a problem with the ears. Let me put all that back, actually. Except for those two. Like, erase this. I'm gonna draw the space buttons first. What? Farming sim? Whoa! Is it like Stardew or Harvest Moon? Or are you doing something like different? It's deck building. Wait, I didn't even see the deck building part. Good old Wild Jam ended Sunday. Ooh, best of luck getting your stuff in. I hope you're almost done. Better not be procrastinating. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is so much for a warm-up sketch, man. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh wait, if I go... there? And then like that. Maybe that'll work? Spacebar number 1. Spacebar number 2. That's too big. Yeah, I think. I don't think they're exactly the same size. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. I gotta stop worrying about it. I gotta just do the thing. Shaky lines are okay. You actually thought it was due tomorrow. Oh no, don't do that. Oh man. Bad habit. No. Okay, now let me put this here. There we go. Make that a little taller. There we go. With the mouse here. No! No! Space buttons! Though I think their intended purpose was indeed to mimic a certain mouse. If you know what I'm talking about. How much does everybody know about Knights of Guinevere, by the way? Chat, what's the collective understanding of this thing? Anybody? Brownie points to anybody. You've seen the teaser? Yes. You had to Google it earlier. Oh. I'm gonna let you know right here. I'm sitting here in my Murder Drone shirt. I am waiting. I have been waiting for almost a year now, I think, for the last couple episodes of Owl House. So, Glitch Studio plus Dana Terrace. Yeah, masterpiece incoming. Let me see if I can add some of these. No, I'm gonna add one. There we go. And then the fluff. Move this bang because it's in the way of the eyes and I can't have that. That's not good. No. I'll do it. You're interested to see what the show is really like. You've only heard people theorizing about it. Yeah, the pilot, for anyone who doesn't know, the pilot comes out tomorrow. So I'm very excited about the pilot. Are you guys excited about the pilot? Okay. And she has a thinner neck than that, so I go like that. And then, oh, I gotta pull up the reference again. Oh, hey, Bean! You walked into stream and heard Owl. You gotta know what we're chatting about. Owl House, the Owl House. Do you know the Owl House? And that shape actually curls up there. maybe? Yeah. Triangle faces in. And then, oops. Yeah, something like that. Who lives in the owl house? Well, the owl lady, of course. And then this part comes there. And I am making a slight alteration to the original outfit because I feel like it. You didn't hear anything. Oops. These lines are getting a little thick. No, no, no! It's because I didn't sketch this part thoroughly enough. Yeah. Didn't hear anything? Yeah, exactly, right? So that's what I'm saying. A little bit wider. No, wait. Then there's no room for the color piece. Move this down a little bit. This goes there. Yeah. And I gotta get that star shape working a little bit better. Just gonna have that go into it. Hey, that line is disgusting. That. This dress is hard. How do I think the show is gonna be? Honestly, it's gonna be really dark, from what I understand. It's a psychological thriller, I believe. And anytime you say psychological, you gotta know you have my attention. But how much do you guys know about Danataris? Does anybody know who that is? Cause she's, I think, the one behind the story on this one, or at least the art direction, if not that. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Baby owls? Where are you getting the baby owls from? What? And then there's these poofy sleeves. You love her art? Yay! No, she draws horror, so finally getting to exactly that. We're going to get to see Danataris without Disney saying, that's not okay. You can't include that. Censor that. That's too much. We're gonna... In her words, she says she finally gets her sink her teeth into it. So that's gonna be really interesting. Yeah. It's probably gonna be pretty messed up, I'm not gonna lie. But the art for it just looked amazing already, and the energy that the trailer gave off was really cool too. Owls don't have teeth. No, they don't. What are you talking about? Beaks are a better word. She can finally sink her beak into it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't go as far up with the diamond shape as I would have liked because the face comes down really far and the neck isn't that long. Yeah, her neck is really long actually, like really freaking long. And then that star shape is like there and it goes all the way out to the shoulder. Whoop, and whoop. There we go. Yeah, so much for sketch. Oops. That's a D. You want it to be dark and serious? Think it has a lot of potential to say a whole lot of different things. Knowing both Glitch and Danateris, they got a lot of things to say about the state of certain things right now. And I'm talking like corporate standards, about the rise of Gen AI and like violation of rights, and trying to, as a small group, start up something good enough to give the people at the top a run for their money. Tell them get good or go away, essentially, because I'm really hoping there's some discourse on what I was talking about earlier, with just there are so many invasive, harmful policies that a lot of big corporations are implementing. And it's really sad to see that this is happening because there's literally no competition. Every time competition arises, it gets quelled, crushed, whatever, so easily because these companies have such a chokehold on their niche. And it's crazy because how are you supposed to thrive if everything you do is surveilled, everything you do is watched, judged, stolen? Like, it's really hard to win when the odds are so stacked in the opposite favor. You know what I mean? I don't like how the arm turned out. Let me fix that. Because you see, okay, wait, let me elaborate on my point. You know how I mentioned, like, all these big companies exist, and it's like, we hate being, like, told what to do, and, like, either accept this, or accept, like, the end of your career, essentially. Like, I'm getting sick of having to follow all these policies that don't benefit, like, creators or users in the slightest. I'm sick of it. The fact of the matter is like, nobody's doing anything about it. It's like, why isn't somebody making a new company? Why isn't, like, their competition putting them in their place? And it's like, because anytime competition rises, these guys have risen to a point where they can either just lower their prices enough to drive the other thing out of business, or they just straight up buy them out. It's like, it feels like there's no winning. It's really hard. Hi, Blobby! How goes what? The drawing is going okay. Are you going okay? I gotta fix this hand somehow. Hiroki woke up early in the morning and then had a nap, and it's noon now. Oh, it's like midnight for me. I hope you had a good nap. You rest up well. Right on the other side of the world, exactly, precisely. Right on the other half. Okay, and this hand should be... the thumb should be... wait. Let me draw a box. I think the hand would go over this way. Still notice the danger anywhere together. The 1, 2, 3. Ugh. I don't like that hand. It's probably because it's too thick this way. Maybe like that? It's like a doop doop. Right? Hands! Feeling refreshed. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Very good. Oh, this character is hard to draw, man. Simple but difficult. I just need to draw the hands. That's all I need to do. Can't be that hard, right? Thumb face is inward. Like that, maybe? Why does it feel like it goes out way too far? Now the hand looks robotic. Ah! You know? Delete! 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 Ah! What's my favorite place in Genshin? Oh my goodness, there's so many cool locations. But you know one of the coolest ones? Is Chinju Forest. Chinju Forest. It has a bunch of glowing flowers. It has like firefly-like particles. It's got a little stream, and then there's a bunch of wait, look. 2023. Wow, paper. Go check that out. And let me show you, actually, for those people who don't feel like going to look. This is what the piece is. This is based off of Chinju Forest. This piece is by Joy Balance. It's probably no surprise. But it's one of my favorite locations in Genshin. I just really like the atmosphere. There's fog, there's waterfalls, the glowing flowers, and the fire. Oh my goodness, it's just really cool. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Highly, highly recommend. Oh wait, let me show you what it looks like in game. Watch this. Oh, it fits! Let's freaking go! Game set. Wait, view screenshot. And I can close the launcher. This is what it looks like in game. That. got some torii gates. And some more torii gates. This one's an extra wide shot of the water. I like the water. What's this one? The more water. Did I show this one already? Yeah. Yeah, it's just cool. Here's some more trees. Like, look at that. Ultra wide lens of grass. And there are more trees. Look at those little flowers. I love them. What's this one? More trees. Yeah. I like it here. It's cool. Do not save. Now to figure out hands. What? Oh. Okay. So there's the hand. It feels like maybe the arm is too short. I'm not sure. Wait. I should make it go this way. Yeah. What? Hey. I'm getting disoriented trying to think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what? That looks. Gah! That looks awful. Let me try this tactic. What? Crab? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? Something about this is off. I don't know what it is though. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. How do I do that? How do I do that? Just gotta look at my hand, that's all. I'm not cheating. Who said that? Okay. Put that there. Just put that. I did it, yeah, I didn't cheat. Who said that? As perspectives, it's hard to figure out. I agree. I very much agree. I still feel like I'm cheating. that again? Why? Why? No! No! What did I do? You're not going to, but it's very tempting to play Genshin just so you can get the references? Oh boy, you're gonna have to get the 3 different regions to get to that location. Okay, maybe 2, because it's just Mondstadt, Liu, and then Inazuma is the 3rd one. So, I mean, technically, nah, you actually have to progress in the story quest. If you want a specific reference, I could try and find something for you later. This is awful. What the hell? It does look good there, but the arm doesn't look right. I don't know why. It just looks so off. Why is that? Wait. If this is the shoulder, then the elbow should be there. Something like that, maybe? The thumb looks out of place. You had the place, it's all perfect, minus the angle. Angle is definitely, yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh. I would say, if you need any advice, that there is the creative discussion channel, and you can ask and maybe see if anyone has any tips for you. Why is this so hard? Yeah. I just want to color. But I need to understand how these things work. This is also partially just drawing practice, so I can get better at drawing. Okay. Oh wait, I need this to go in front. Yeah, wait, that looks cool. I'll do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one will go over this way. Oops, did not mean to push my drawing tablet that hard. just gotta get that other sleeve in there. I can remove the other layer. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Press. Appreciate it. It's pain. It's much pain. I did not expect this to be as hard as it was. I was like, oh, it's totally gonna be a walk in the park. Definitely easy peasy, right? Nice simple design. No. Oh no. Easy work. No. I was deceived. Oh god, it's really hard. Major respect to animators. I can barely draw one frame. Thank you for the hydrate. I need that. Thank you. It might help you not hear anything. Is there an ulterior motive here? What are you doing? Okay, this has to go like that. And this. I don't like the ears. It's hard to do them with the space buns. Wait, what if I go like that? No, that looks really bad. Oh wait, what if I go like that? Maybe? Perhaps? Because my hair is kind of messy, and I know it's not here, but that's my own touch, the personalization. I also just want to add the tail because I want to. That'll do. I think that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Anyway, the outfit is really cute. Besides the outfit, though, I need to know more about this thing. They really left us with like so many. They're really good at leaving like unanswered questions. It's really good when a series is able to both answer questions and provide like new leads at the same time. I feel like it's really bad when it constantly introduces things that seem groundbreaking but don't actually contribute to something bigger. Or it just seems ridiculous after a bit, you know what I mean? I probably don't make much sense. I'm getting tired. want to fix the ears. Okay, that. There. Yeah, looks a little better. I like that. I do that for the other ear. And then this, I'll move a touch further up. That? Something like that. That actually came out pretty good. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna refine the liner. I'm just gonna color it now. Because, I got tired a lot faster than I thought I would. Oh, first things first, what I gotta do is copy paste, and then I do this funny tool. I'm gonna use this and make it a touch darker. Boop. And then here are also not supposed to be colored. So there we go. There's the base. Oh, there's a little bit here. Base template here. I think you mean. Okay, so the original colors are blue and purple. I am going to be using teal and blue, I think. I'm just trying to do different layers that make sense. So for white makes up this part. Let me up the tolerance a little bit. It makes this part. It makes these two parts. And there's a gradient of white in the sleeves. Oh, that's bright. I may have to tone that down in a sec. And then for this part is gonna be teal. This part and this part are gonna be teal. And this part's gonna be teal, I guess. Try and see how it looks. Remind myself when I'm in the darkness that half the world is awake, and when I can't sleep, I imagine I'm without you. I start to wake. Is already around me. Things I cannot touch but always keep in my deepest holes. Marrow of my bones. Oh, da, 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 da. myself and I'm the darkness. Grab this yellow. For anyone who doesn't know, my hair actually has 3 different gradients in it. There is the orange, the white, which I think is a little bit obvious, but then there is this like a yellow intermediary color. Oh, lunch! See ya! Enjoy the lunch! Enjoy! Eat well! Nutrition! What does lurk do? It just prompts the little command. It's kind of like saying hello without really having to say hello. So for people who are shy or just need like they want to announce their presence without really having to worry about keeping up conversation or I don't know. It's there. You're lurking within the shadows. Oh, thank you. I hope the shadows are comfortable. We went in anyway together. Still notice the danger anyway together. Dark and glittery. Down into the city. Whoa, that looks weird. That's better. I think something's off about the colors. But let me see what I can do. Maybe a gradient will help. Hiya, Bucky! Yes, I'm a princess today. After a rough day, I feel like at least she deserves it. Let me get it a lot darker. Oops. Let me see what we can do about the highlights. Probably not much, actually. Gotta fill in the yellow part. Let me grab my yellow color. That for my hands. There we go. And then to make it seem like metal, I'm gonna, oops, just add like, boom. I said lock it. Boom. So boom. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Usually, like, you're supposed to put like a little, yeah. Don't think it's bright enough. It's not much of a contrast, that's why. And then I'm gonna use the blue for now and mimic the star pattern. Yeah. Bestie's gone to bed. Are you due for sleep soon too? Stream has been good. I'm struggling to draw hands, but it's fine. Let me erase everything on this layer. Actually, make them way bigger. Hup. 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 And then one more star. She doesn't have any highlights like here. So I will add one because I feel like it. There we go. You're allowed to sleep somewhere before 3 a.m. as long as you don't lose track of time or find something really cool and so it's goodness gracious. I at least got to do a little bit of fabric study today with the dress, but not gonna lie, I did not mean to get as invested in this as I did. I'm a little mad. Make it yellow. Yes, and then we do a glow dodge. Something like that. I don't like the ones in the banks, actually. I gotta remove those. But I can add a little bit underneath here. Except it's locked. There we go. Oops. There we go. I feel like it needs to be more yellowy. So let me try this. That didn't work. Okay. What about add glow? Oops. That's a bit better. Not that much though, I think. Do 60, 50. You need to beat the final Bosa Silk song to get the 100% screenshot. I feel like the teal is too bright. What if I desaturate it a little bit? Saturation. Brightness. I still need something for the underneath of the sleeve. But, I also don't really... I do have a secondary color. It's orange, but it's weird looking. And it goes back to the hair. And I gotta grab black, because tips of the ears. Whoops. Whoops. What is this? New layer? Alright, clip it. Oh, it's locked. Hey. And then this goes, whoops, like that. That goes like that. Now delete that. And the white goes on the outside here. And I gotta bring back the yellow, which honestly is hard to see anywhere. A dash of pink for the mouth. And then dun. And then get rid of this and make the blush super small and light just for adding depth. Put some up here. There. And then let's do it like 70, 80 opacity wise. And then freckles. Yes! And then I'm done! I could add like, watch, you can see the fastest shading ever in a sec. Yeah, and then for a line art, instead of making it black and weird, oh wait, I forgot to fill in some stuff. Hold on. This should be teal. Where's the teal layer? Here. There we go. And then the white layer. Wherever it may be. It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Delete that. Erase, make it neat. And then have it there. Yeah, I'm tired. Goodness gracious. And then for this, I think I need to add a little bit more line art. There needs to be this, a second layer. Yeah, something like that. Oh, thank you. Oh, when did I put the posters on? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, where's the white? The ears. There we go. Okay, quick install shade in a second. I just realized I forgot to do this part. Color. Ah! I want to do more drawing. It just takes me so long to draw anything, man. We combine all these layers. Add layer. Just skin layer, yeah, just skin layer. No. Pen, no. This layer, yes. Then pen, and then skin is on top. Erase. Yeah, and then go to the line art layer. Yeah. Okay. Time to make it look better instantly. Okay, first things first is take care of the line art and make it a little bit more friendly. It's a little too much. If I multiply it, does it look better? Maybe if I lighten it up a bit more. No, I have to make it darker with more saturation. No, lighter. No multiply. Never mind. This is good. Maybe a little darker actually. 45. Let's try that. Yeah, it's good. No, it's not. I lied. 50. 52. Okay. And then put everything in a folder. Everything. And then I'm gonna clip this layer and make it, what's the opposite of green and orange? Like red and orange. Wait, red and blue. Red and blue. So I'll use blue. Bluish purplish. And then everywhere there should be like shadow. That. And here. That. And then get rid of it on here. Maybe. And then normal eraser, make a hard erase line. Hey. Okay. Whew. I am very slow at art, man. I want to get better so bad. And then we hit multiply. I love multiply. Maybe purple isn't the right way this time. Let me try like a blue. It's not quite it either. Maybe like a red. It doesn't feel like it works uniformly. Honestly, the red felt the best so far. It's weird. Maybe linear burn for this one. Super dark. If we go like this. Maybe this one? No. Wait to multiply and see if that works. Maybe 30. I'll take some off the bottom of the hair actually because it's messing with the white, how the white gradient looks. Maybe hit the sides of the hair. Oh, but the highlights are there. Ay. Ah! I'm okay. Let me hit this with the dark layer. Multiply. Decrease. Something like that. I think it looks good. Question mark. Anyway, I think it's recognizable, right? I think I did pretty good. Now save it file. Save as KOG doodle. There we go. Alright, now for an actual warm-up sketch and then I sleep. The flashbang! I got no. Put that there. Let me copy colors. Background color is this color. Aligner color is this color. Today I did so much walking, so I am exhausted. So, how do I do this? Ready? No, I need to draw the rest of the face first. Wait, if I draw this first and then... No. Still trying to figure out the angle you want to do it at. No! No! Not the indecision! Just do whatever you think looks the prettiest. Preference. Don't do what you think is gonna work. Do what you think would be cool. And have fun. Wait, if I go like that. And then that. I think I like that face. There we go. That's a silly face. I like that. And then exhausted. I was so ready to ramble on about the tech companies and stuff, but I am just exhausted, not gonna lie. I wish people would just start doing the right thing and thinking about what's gonna make the world a more interesting and more fun place to live, instead of just looking for the next tax break or business venture or how to make stockholders happy. Since when do we let stockholders rule the world, man? Like, money does cool things. But ultimately, there's only so much you can do before you need to start adding a little bit more, something a little bit more meaningful. You could be the richest person in the world, but I think you're gonna be pretty miserable if you never have a semblance of, human connection, care and empathy, feeling like a sense of belonging and acceptance. And you don't get that if you're a millionaire. Everyone's only gonna tell you what you want to hear, and I don't know what's in these people's heads, but it's like, if you wouldn't want somebody to do something bad because it affects you in a way that stops you from being able to do basic things that you really want to do, the fact that these people don't understand by not paying their workers enough that you effectively make their lives a living hell because they have to consistently work without getting as many breaks as they really need or deserve. And part of the reason I'm really trying so hard to do streaming is I know that this is what I'm good at, and there are so many things I want to do, and there are two main things in the way of that. Number one, expectations to work a typical 9 to 5 and literally no other means of doing anything else. I can't even get a 9 to 5, man. I can't. It's so bad. This brush is way too thick. Anyway, I don't want to do that. I know where my talent's at. I know where I'm good. And this is the one place that I have felt like I have made a difference, or I've made a dent, where I actually get to communicate and talk about things that I love, that are interesting, that are just they mean a lot. And the other people think so too. Otherwise, get out of here if you don't think. I know what you're doing here if you don't think that. But generally, just being able to do this is not only fun, it's not only teaching me so much, but it's I want to figure stuff out. There's so much to figure out, and I just need more time to invest in what I love, more people to help support what I'm trying to do, so I can get more skill sets in here. So there's only so much you can do as one person. There's only so much you can do if you're exhausted by the end of the day. And I know I was walking and working my butt off trying to get everything together. And, I'm sitting here trying to, talk about the tech issues and stuff like that. And I realized I'm trailing off. I didn't finish half of the points I wanted to make. It's because I'm tired. And it's at the end of the day, it even goes back into, I wonder if corporate knows they gotta keep us exhausted and brain dead with brain rot, and just at the end of the day you're so tired you can't even do anything else. It's I'm done. It's too much, man. And you just end up scrolling or watching television and you don't even do anything. I don't want to do that. Oops. Yeah, ropes. Ropes. More ropes. And one that goes that way. Like that. Fix the mouth and the eye. Let me see. I messed around with some perspective tools for a bit, you weren't liking it. It's gonna try and recreate what's in your head. Go for it! There's not much going on environmental-wise. Oh. Hey, you know... you know what? If you feel like it'll be cool, it's at least worth a try. I think this works. I don't like the ears that much on this one. Like they shouldn't meet in the middle like that. That's so weird. Nah. Unfortunately, the good people are too generous. They won't be the rich ones. Why do all the irresponsible, careless, power-hungry people get the monies? Man, we need more cool people to have money. That way they can do things like start programs to help people. That way they can do things like single-handedly fund like things that deserve to get pushed. I'm so sick of seeing the same people over and over doing the same thing over and over. By same thing I mean like constantly disappointing and not doing the right thing. I'm sick of it. Where are the cool people? Where are the people with brains? Why don't they have the money? People with a heart. Come on. Yeah, I'm not as proud of this sketch, but it's late and again pretty tired, so it's like, it's not bad, all things considered. Let me grab this tool. Boom. And then remove this part. There we have it. I definitely should have used a thinner brush. It's part of why it looks so messy. But hey, I did this one. I think it looks pretty cool, right? What was this again? I don't know. I didn't get to doing this. I'll revisit this. I wanna finish this a little better. Right now my line work is a little lacking though. Thanks for streaming the busy day. Yeah, this is my happy place. It takes a lot for me to not show up at my happy place. Because I'm here for you guys, right? Because I'm really happy to see that so many people actually like enjoy my yap, enjoy watching me do the silly doodle. But it's also for me. It's also for me. So, yeah. What was the one for earlier? This is the one I did. Oh, Odin! Hi! I don't even think I gave you a proper hello, did I? Hi! And you've been so laser focused this week, you actually felt more relaxed since you haven't been looking at the news or your phone and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy right now. It's crazy. There's so much going on. All at once. Like, I can understand, like, things happening, but, like, everything's happening, like, all at once. But, this is the one I learned on the last stream. This is 6, an original character by Joy Blanche. And I've been trying to draw him for a long while now, but guys are hard to draw. And there's a couple of aspects of his design that I'm struggling to, like, comprehend very well. And that translates into me not being able to draw it very well. So I'm trying to understand the character composition, the design composition a bit better. I did like this pose and how it was coming out. This hand, not my favorite thing, but it's coming. This one. Yeah, that'll be all for today, guys. I'm just gonna go over here. Nobody asked me about it all stream, so I'll just wrap it up here on the announcements. I'll be releasing the nail painting contest. So you guys, oops, didn't mean to do that. So you guys, you see my nails, they don't really have anything on them. They're not that fancy. That's how I usually have my nails. But because I'll be doing a hand cam stream to show off all of the motion capture tech that you guys helped me afford. Thank you guys again. We're having a nail painting contest, and I will use the textures on my nails here. And then I'm gonna pick one winner with the community, so we're gonna vote on it in the Discord, right? We're gonna vote on it, and once we pick a winner, I'll announce the winner on live stream. I'll have the nails on live stream, and because it's a hand cam stream, I'll go out to the nail salon, and I'm gonna get them done, just like how I do on my model, with whoever wins their design. So that's going to go out the 20th, and it's going to run from September 20th all the way to October 20th, and during that last week of October, we'll do the polling, I'll be taking pictures with everybody's designs. It's going to take me a bit to go through, and then we'll have the stream with the motion capture, and you guys, oh my gosh, it's amazing, the gloves are a little inaccurate, but the vibe trackers, oh my goodness, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when the time comes. I have a lot to prepare in the meantime. I'm tired, but don't forget, we have game night in the Hightailor Circle Discord. We will be playing Peak together. If we have more than 4 players, we'll be using Thunderstorm mods. So if you aren't already marked interested in the event and you're interested in attending, make sure you do that. It's in the announcements channel of the Hightailor Circle Discord. So if you want to play with us, 10 p.m. EST tomorrow. See you there? Yeah? Otherwise, as far as other news goes, almost all collaborations are kind of gonna be on hold until after my birthday, most likely. So I hope you guys are also hyped about that. Anyone remember when my birthday is? Let's test again. This totally won't be a question on trivia. Definitely not. When's my birthday, guys? Let me make sure I go through these routines. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that now. Yippee! 10/10. Yes, it is the day I was born. Yes. 10/10 actually marks the day I first debuted my original design on Hyper Online, which is, for anyone who doesn't know, the platform I originally started streaming on because I didn't have like a formal like PC that could really handle streaming. So I streamed on my phone. And every birthday, anniversary, because it's both, we call it the Annibirthday. I try and either match or outdo the updates and the presentation of the previous year. So I have quite a bit in the store. I hope you guys are excited. But I do need to make sure I get on my game because there's a lot to do. Anyway, I digress. I am tired. I probably don't make a lot of sense, so I'm going to eat. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys had fun. I hope to see you tomorrow for game night. But anyone who doesn't know already, we are here Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, so STT, at 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST, 8 o'clock MST, or 7 o'clock PST. And so next stream is gonna be on Sunday, because today is or was Thursday. So Sunday, I'll see you Sunday. But wherever you are, game night, no game night, stream, no stream, I hope you take care of yourself, stay awesome, and pervade the positive chaos. Bye bye!